There's been a lot in the news recently about crime in school. I think that everyone is thinking about how to change that right now. This is a nationwide issue. I think one of the scariest statistics that I've come across recently comes from the National Crime Victimization Survey. And it showed that more victimization occurred in school than outside of school. Schools are supposed to be a sanctuary. If you go down Main Street America, this is supposed to be the place where kids are safe. It's the place where kids spend more time outside the home than any other place. So as you go from school to school, and whether that's in elementary school, middle school, high school, you want those kids to feel safe. As a parent, you want your kids to be safe. And the fact is that if they don't feel safe, and if they aren't safe, we probably aren't creating the best learning environment. When you look at the statistics around violence, theft, and other victimizations on school grounds, you can see that we've got a long ways to go before we get to where we want to be as a country with regard to our schools. There are a lot of administrators, parents, and teachers right now that are focused on changing that, and it's because of some of the terrible things that have happened recently in this country. But it really presents an opportunity for us to look across the board at how we administer and maintain safety and security at our schools. These people are focusing on figuring out how to deliver a safe learning environment, because if we want to have a bright future for our kids and for this generation to meet the challenges of tomorrow, we have to protect these learning environments. Superintendents and security officers in any district or state anywhere in America are working on figuring out how to protect that learning environment right now. One of the foundational elements of enabling that learning is the safety of the students while they're learning. And our belief is that this starts with information. In order to make schools safe, we need to know what is being done to protect them. We need to understand the environment that each school exists in, as well as the specific safety and security measures that are in place at that school. We want to have an exam pro go to every school in America, iPad in hand, and assess the status of each school across the major factors that influence the safety and security of that school. This means internal factors, external factors, general and administrative factors, and security and safety planning. As each assessment is complete on Main Street, this information is immediately fed into exam, and it becomes available to administrators, security personnel, all the people whose job it is to help create that positive learning environment. They have access not just to the assessment of each individual school, so they can go in and address specific problems, but they can look across the whole portfolio and understand what are the factors that are contributing to whether it's poor educational performance or increased crime at specific schools or across their district. It can only be done if they have the information in hand. And that's what we're trying to change here, is deliver that information to the people who can make change. What we really want to be able to do are change the statistics around this. We want to be able to say that, today we've made a change and kids are going to be safer in school today than they were yesterday.